Welcome in, everybody. I'm KCEN TV meteorologist Aviana Smith. I want to bring you all a severe weather update because today we are weather aware as we await a cold front system moving into our area, bringing us the chance for storms. And I also want to let you all know, if you have any questions, you can drop them in the chat on Facebook, because even though you may not see my phone, I am monitoring the chat here very closely. So if you have any questions while I'm on this live, feel free to drop those questions in the chat and I can answer them for you all. Again, bringing you this severe weather update as we await a cold front system getting ready to cross. That's going to bring us some storms later on today. Again, we are weather aware because of that. So make sure that you are staying informed and up to date with us throughout the remainder of our Wednesday. It seems like every Wednesday for the past few weeks, we have been dealing with severe weather that will trickle over into our Thursday. But as we prepare you all for these storms, here's the timing of it. Now, it's a little bit wonky in terms of timing because of we don't know exactly when the front will begin to roll through. It could push in a little earlier. It could come in a little later. So as of right now, make sure you have your weather guard up. Even though it's not raining outside, you still want to make sure that you are receiving those weather alerts over the next few hours, because we can see those heavy storms begin to pick up. We're already seeing temperatures very warm, and we're going to hold steady in those 90s throughout the rest of the evening. You can even begin to see where that front is going to be pushing in by 4 p.m. as we look at our hour-by-hour forecast. Now, this particular model has it coming in a little later on in the evening, but again, we could see rain moving in as early as 5 p.m. as those storms begin to march into our viewing area. Now, very quickly, the rain will continue to push across our area. Most of us are going to start with some light scattered showers before we see the heaviest of the rain throughout the rest of the evening, and then even into tonight, still having that chance for some strong thunderstorms as well as hail embedded within those. And we also have a threat for tornadoes, and you see nearing more of 9 o'clock, more in the late night hours, is where we're going to get some of those strongest storms. Again, as that front is crossing, those storms will be firing up along it. So make sure you continue to have your weather guard up through the day. Again, we are weather aware as we get ready to deal with storms for the rest of our Wednesday night. Again, that front is going to bring those isolated downpours, isolated threat for tornadoes, as well as hail and damaging wind gusts up to about 60 miles per hour. So again, in store for a stormy night, but we're going to be here with you, buckled up all night long to keep our eyes to the skies as we await these storms pushing in. So as we continue throughout the rest of our Wednesday night into early Thursday morning, you see rain now tapering off. So less of a rainy scene early Thursday. We can see those isolated cells continuing to move out of our area near Mahia. May get some rumbles of thunder late night into early morning, and then by Thursday afternoon, we can see that chance for rain return. At that point, we're talking light scattered showers, and then the heat is going to crank up throughout the rest of the week as we deal with temperatures headed into the low 90s. But today, we're seeing that level 3 enhanced risk across our viewing area. So like I mentioned before, that threat for hail up to about 2 inches, as well as isolated tornadoes and very gusty winds. So today is not a day to plan any outdoor events. If you haven't already enjoyed the outdoors today, you may want to bring it on in for the rest of the evening, and make sure you tune in with us as we track the rest of these storms coming through tonight. There is a tornado watch in place over central Texas until 8 p.m. this evening. So make sure that you remain weather aware throughout the rest of the night. Again, that tornado watch is in place. So think about the safest places to go in your homes right now. Think about where that is. And if you don't know where it is, well, the safest place to go is your basement, interior hallways, closets, bathrooms, staircases, and you want to get to the lowest level of your home, making sure you have something to protect your head, whether that be a helmet, any type of soft cushion, a pillow, a blanket, or something to protect you in case debris is flying. But one thing you don't want to do is be looking outside or near the windows or trying to go outdoors to maybe record the storm or anything in that nature. Not a time to do that at all. You want to make sure that you stay indoors at all time, away from the outside as much as you possibly can, because it could be a potentially very dangerous situation moving into our area later on today, especially if we have a tornado warning in place. So never try to look outside. Definitely don't try to travel in the event or in the time that a warning is in effect. Again, already under a watch, so that means we have favorable conditions. So right now the atmosphere is looking very prime for the chance for tornadoes, so it's not unlikely for it to occur across central Texas tonight. Now we always talk about hail and hail sizes. Well, here's a chart for comparison. So I'm gonna step off screen and let you all take a look there and where we're seeing those severe levels. So even if hail is up to about a quarter size, it could be that's what is about an inch, and so it could be considered in those severe risk or in those severe levels. Now for me, it's rare to see tennis ball size hail, being a girl from Mississippi, but here you all experience a lot of hail in Texas. So here's just that chart, and again, seeing hen egg size is about 2 inches, and that's what we can expect tonight. But that is enough to bring some damage to your cars. So make sure if you have those patios or carports, I should say, to move your cars under the carports or in the garage today, since we do have the threat for hail as those storms are moving into our area. Now, as those hail sizes grow larger, we're talking 4.5 inches is like a grapefruit size. Now we're not expecting that today, but here's just a list of what that looks like. So if we say a quarter size or pocket change size hail, here's a better representation of that. And so if you want to, you can go ahead and screenshot this image on your phone or take a picture of it, so you can always know when we refer to as a inch size hail that we're talking about a quarter or 2 inches at about a goose egg or near a tennis ball size. And again, we do have that threat for today between up to about 2-inch size hail, so be mindful of that. Again, make sure you're bringing in any maybe like your outdoor plants or something that could break. You want to bring those indoors, and definitely anything that can be blown away by the wind. So how does hail form? Well, it's frozen water droplets that are bringing into the updraft. So we need 4 components in order for to see these severe thunderstorms form. That is lift, instability, moisture, as well as instability, lift, moisture, and updraft. There we go. So if we have all of these things, that means we have the chance for severe thunderstorms to form. Now, with the hail, it's rolling and it's turning and it's spinning at all these different levels now. So now the ice is forming into, at the freezing level, into that little ball of hail that you see. So eventually, once the hail keeps spinning in that layer of frozen level and pushing into that updraft, it's going to get so heavy that it falls to the ground as what we know as a hailstone. And then again, the longer it takes or the longer it spins in that freezing layer, the larger amount of hail that you will get. So that's just a little bit of information about hail. And also, we're not only dealing with the threat for hail, damaging winds and tornadoes, we also have a flood threat. So that's why area flood watch is in place across central Texas, and that will extend into early Friday morning. So once again, dealing with the risk for flooding as we await rounds of rainfall coming through. Now, not a complete washout for everyone at the same time, but with these heavy pockets of rain, it could continue to add to those already swollen rivers, as well as any rivers who still haven't completely recovered from all the rain we've been getting over the past week. So keep that in mind for your Wednesday as we continue to deal with the threat for severe weather today. We also have the threat for flooding. So again, not a great time to travel. If you're out on the roadways, we can see water over the roads or again near those swollen rivers already. You want to be mindful if you live near those rivers or creeks. Now here's what it's looking like right now on our satellite and radar as we are taking a check of the storm at looking on our radar. Again, in our area more locally, not seeing any rainfall just yet, but right where that front is going to cross and already seeing some rain firing up, you see how strong these storms are. A lot of lightning embedded within these storms already. Again, we're dealing with the chance for severe weather today, so make sure you keep that in mind. It's looking like we have a severe thunderstorm warning box in place here. Let me step off and go over here to see if that is it is a tornado warning in Brown and Coleman County. That's what I expected. So right now, already seeing that this storm is capable of producing tornadoes. I already have a current tornado warning in effect right now for Brown County and Coleman County until 3:15 p.m. The time currently is 3:05. So over the next 40 minutes or so, there is a tornado warning in place. So again, keep your weather guard up right now, lasting through the rest of the night, because we have that chance for some very strong storms. Again, a tornado warning is already in effect over Brown and Coleman County. And again, this same batch of storms, you see how strong they are, a lot of lightning embedded within them. Very strong and powerful storms will be making their way across central Texas through the rest of the day today. So tornado warning in place. I'll make sure I go back to the tornado warning, the tornado safety graphic, so we can keep that in mind as we deal with the threat for tornadoes. And it was picking up a little bit of scattered radar clutter here, but again, locally, not dealing with rainfall just yet, but again, just out to the far west over in Brown and Coleman County under a tornado warning as we speak until 3:45. Current temps across the area though, 89 degrees, 90 in Gatesville, 90 in College Station. I mean, it is hot out there. This is setting us up for a very prime atmosphere, very conducive for that tornado activity, because once that front pushes in, it's going to create that instability that we need in order to see that chance for spin-ups possible. And again, we know that's possible already under that warning over in Brown and Coleman County. And again, that same batch of storms is headed into our area as we go throughout the remainder of the day today. So keep that in mind. You see how warm it is. Again, that possible chance for tornadoes is actually looking more likely than we expected earlier today. We thought the tornado threat was going to be a little less, but since it is so warm out there, we could definitely see those spin up. So that's why I'm going to take it back to the top here. If you're just now joining us, we are weather aware today. So you can download the KCEN TV app to stay up to date with us. We will be live streaming if any severe weather comes into our area. Apart from what I'm doing now, we will be back on to keep you all informed throughout the rest of the day. And of course, you can catch the 5, 6, and 10 with Chief Meteorologist Matt Farrell for more information. Again, since that warning is in place and we know this storm is capable of producing those tornadoes, where to go in the event that a tornado is on the ground or tornado warning is in effect in our area. Making sure you're in the basement if you have one, any interior hallways, closets, bathrooms, lowest levels of your home, far away from windows, not trying to look outside, not trying to record it. Again, a potentially dangerous situation could be headed your way in the event that we have a warning in place. So you definitely don't want to look outside at that time. Avoid windows at all costs, because very high winds and strong winds that these tornadoes produce could knock out windows and shatter glass. So you don't want to be in the way of that at all. And again, not outside at any means during the time that a warning is in place. I'm going to check the chat here to see if you all have any questions as we continue to watch this weather today. And I'm looking here. Somebody asked, why doesn't hail get up to about grape size? Well, you could see again, it was on the more especially rare side. We don't normally see that because most times these storms come through, they just don't sit here. If the storm sat here and had the time to gain all that energy for the ice to develop and form in the updraft, then we possibly could see hail up to about grape size. But since the storms normally move more quickly, then that's why we don't see hail at those larger sizes, at least here where we are. But it's not uncommon. It is possible for that to happen. And actually storms previously, I know in different areas, they have seen hail up to about grape size. Again, I'm checking the chat here to make sure you all don't have any more questions as I am on this live right now. Again, KCEN TV will be live at 5, 6 News at 5 will begin right at 5 p.m. and that's when you can hear more about today's storms from Chief Meteorologist Matt Farrell. But I want to say thank you all so much for joining this live broadcast here with me today. And again, we're going to have more information throughout the night. We'll be back on live if we have any threatening weather in our area. Y'all keep it tuned here with us, and y'all make sure y'all stay safe and stay weather aware throughout the rest of your Wednesday.